Hi, I'm Riddle. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're a subscriber. I really appreciate it. An interesting topic today, and I don't hear this talked about much in the Wiccan community, the spiritual community, or any community. And that is the truth about what is supernatural. Supernatural. Organized religions for centuries had a very obvious attack on anyone or anything that they perceived as supernatural. So, there has been a huge repression in regards to what supernatural practices actually are. And Hollywood also had a huge part in this. If you take the word, which many people miss the obvious in just the power and the pronunciation of words. For instance, disease. What is disease? It's dis-ease. It's a feeling of not being at ease. And now we know that people that come from childhood trauma often have a much higher percentage rate of developing diseases like cancer because they hold on to that trauma, and it creates a literal disruption in the body and affects the immune system in a way that invites disease. So when we take the word supernatural, the key word in supernatural is natural. It's still natural, very, very natural. And the people, literally, witches and healers and individuals and thinkers that were destroyed and eliminated from societies and are still being attacked around the world in more primitive cultures, and also by organized religion, these are simply people who are self-empowering. They're self-empowering because the organized religion teaches us to give all your power, all your belief, and all your strength over to another type of entity, be it God or Allah or whomever. So being supernatural, you'll also be misled by the Wiccan community and misled by the different spiritual communities. Truly being supernatural isn't connecting to outside forces and giving your power away to spirits or demons or goddesses or gods. Being supernatural is mastering self. Being supernatural is mastering the mind and the body and the spirit to a point that once you are mastered, you have a completely different perception on the world and how you influence things around you to bring things into your life or control things that aren't favoring you and bringing you dis-ease. And I say this because I've played with this my entire life. I've used supernatural strength or focus to reverse age, to heal my body, and to basically do some pretty impossible things, but they're not impossible. The body wants to do that. All animals, all natural things want to grow, heal, and live. So the hardest part of that is not accepting mass reality. For instance, especially here in America, where we have a over 70% obesity rate. Recently, and I don't want to sound like a narcissist, but recently my baby sister, who's 11 months younger than I am, she went down the Facebook rabbit hole, and she's not a Facebook person, but out of curiosity, she decided to look up the kids that we went to high school with. And she started sending me photos, and it was shocking to me. My peers look like my grandparents. They have white hair. They're so aged, they're obese, their bodies are so deteriorated that I don't even look like I'm anywhere near their age. And I was suddenly struck with the reality of what I can do and what I've done for myself. I'm going to be 55 in just a couple weeks here. And you just wouldn't believe. And I also got a couple months ago, I was almost a year ago, I was hospitalized. I was incredibly sick the past 7 years. Mysterious illness, chronic fatigue, joint pain. Like I couldn't pull it together. And there were some emotional things that paired this off, and it spun me into therapy, which is always good, and spun me out of some really bad relationships, which is the blessing in it. But then 3 months ago, I finally got diagnosed with Lyme disease. And once I knew it was a bacteria in me, then I was able to take control and return to my healing and return back to my supernatural state. I'll post a picture of me so you can see that age is something that we have much more control over than they allow us to believe. And I don't deny myself a lot. I love to drink. I love to smoke. Not cigarettes, little weed. Helps now and then with the pain. And occasionally I need like 1,200 calories or 2,000 calories of fast food. So I don't want you to think, I'm one of those people. But it's moderation too. But the main focus is on self-discipline, self-love, self-guidance, self-control, self. And when you can be brutally honest and tap into the power of your mind, starting with the control and the command of your body, this is where you start to connect and obtain truly supernatural powers. Yeah. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm open for questions or comments. And yeah, I think we're going to end it there for right now. I want you to take care of yourselves and take care of each other and take care of this damn planet. And because I believe that's our ultimate reality. And if you like my quick money-saving tips, garden wisdom, arts, rants, raves, and occasional magic, please subscribe. It helps. Bye for now.